What's going on, the Wrestling Fanatic here? My name's Callum.
I'm the Mort.
And welcome to episode 6 of the Ula Fala podcast. We've just filmed our top moments of 2024, so if you haven't watched it, go watch that now. But Netflix Raw is actually tomorrow, so we need to get this video out ASAP. Cool. It is going to be one of the greatest episodes of Raw of all time. The amount of stuff that have already been announced. You've got Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa for the Tribal Chief. The Ula Fala, the Ula Fala. You've got Rhea and Liv for the Women's World Title. You've got Seth and CM Punk closing the show.
You got New Day against Ray and then a surprise opponent.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What? I did not see that get announced.
Yeah, I thought it did. Remember they said you can pick someone next week and then Ray said, oh, I'll bring a mystery guy. Don't you remember?
Huh. I don't remember that, but that'll probably be Penta then. I wish it was Johanna.
It's gonna happen.
No,
if you believe it will happen.
I want his debut to be at the Rumble. It's gonna be Rey and Penta, if that's the case.
I want Penta to drop Rey Mysterio on his head.
He could do that after the match. Or mid-match even. But it'll be Penta. Penta will probably make his debut. I think if that is happening, if it's New Day and Rey versus someone, New Day versus Rey and someone, it'll be Penta, I reckon. And that'll be his debut, which will be pretty cool. Then you've also got Drew versus Jey.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
That's confirmed. Cena's going to be there. The Rock's probably going to be there. Travis Scott's going to start the show.
Logan Paul, I think's announced.
Logan Paul is, I think, going to be there. I think with Logan Paul, I think it'll be a segment with Gunther.
Yeah, got a small segment,
Like Logan comes out, says that he's going to be the face of Raw on Netflix or something, and then Gunther's like, he's going to be a world champ, and then Gunther comes out and says there's no chance.
You're a joke.
And then we'll get a match at the Rumble or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Saturday night's main event. I still don't know how they're going to book that. They've got a pay-per-view right a week before the Royal Rumble. So it's like...
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be tricky. I think Hogan's getting announced for that, isn't he?
Potentially. Speaking of Hogan, have you seen Bronson Reed's tweets?
Oh, yeah, and Santa if you tsunami him.
He's going to tsunami Ric Flair if he wants one more match. He'll go like, okay, I'll tsunami you. And then you've got Hogan, and they're like, okay, who else do you want me to tsunami?
And then Santa said if you do that to Hogan, you're on the good list.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he also said a tweet about how he won't be back until after Mania.
Yeah, which is a shame.
We're not going to see a Raw Netflix surprise return or a Rumble surprise return, but
that's a shame.
It is what it is. I think when he comes back, he'll then do something, another crazy moment.
I reckon Loki, he needs a singles mid-card belt for...
I could see him winning the IC title next year. That would be crazy. But yeah, Raw on Netflix, you've got Cena, which I think in the future we will, probably next week, we'll do a booking Cena's 2025.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
We're going to just talk about what you think he'll do on this Raw of Netflix episode.
So I reckon, start the show, Triple H will do a bit of a rah-rah speech.
I think we're starting with the Travis Scott performance.
Okay, after the Travis Scott performance, thank you.
He'll be, it'll be the new Raw theme song I think he'll be singing.
Okay.
So that'll be cool. I don't know what it'll be. Fiend is the
Mania.
The 41, WrestleMania 41's theme.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll be that, but Travis Scott's got bangers, so
I'm
excited to... I went to Travis Scott earlier last year, near the end, October. It was the greatest concert, one of the greatest concerts I've been to. So Travis Scott, it'll be hype having him perform on Raw.
Alright.
Then it'll probably be Triple H coming in.
I reckon Triple H rah-rah speech, and then they try to recreate the magic of WrestleMania 30 with Hogan, Austin, and Rock, but I reckon this time it'll be Triple H as the older guy, along with Cena, and then Cody as the modern bloke.
So we get Cena and Cody out.
Then...
Cody probably helps, thanks Cena for helping him.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Then Cena asks him to leave the ring, so then he does the formal announcement, I'm in the Rumble, then which will lead to an impromptu match. I reckon you can do a match against Kaiser, but for me, I think there's only one way to go if you have an impromptu match for Cena on Raw on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be very cool.
Cool.
Kalido, cool. I reckon I'll have Cena squash Kalido. I'm not saying it's going to be Kalido, but I think, Cena's...
It would be a cool callback, and I think Carlito's a good opponent.
He can take
for
a loss.
Cena to finally get his first win.
And he can take a loss. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, like Cena has not got a singles win since 2018.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't know if I want him to win in his first week back or not. Like I could see him trying to break this losing streak for a month first. So he versus opponents, gets beat, and then he goes after Carlito and wins or something.
Yes.
But like
something like that anyway.
I don't know. Like that could be the 1 month of him putting other people over. And then I want him to squash people for the next 11 months. Like, I want Cena to be mid-2011, 2010, squashing the Nexus all year.
So I'm about squashing Nexus. I said it for the fantasy booking, don't worry.
Okay. Stay tuned for that, because it'll be great. There's so many opponents that we want to see Cena face, with some very interesting ones. But, yeah, like, Cena, what I think we get a Cena...
announcement?
Maybe a Cena Rock face-off, or a...
I don't want to depend too much on The Rock. I will just leave him for the Bloodline only.
I think The Rock will be on this Raw.
Well, he put on an Instagram thing saying something about huge night tomorrow night Raw on Netflix. So unless it's just corporate jargon. So.
Yeah. Because we like. What do you think makes like? I don't know if I see The Rock. He'll get involved in the Roman solo match. I feel like that's more likely than the Cena stuff. I think we'll see the Cena Rock stuff later. But
I reckon he has to be involved in the solo.
Yeah.
Roman, like I know. Did you see the main event of SmackDown yet?
No, I have not. That's the only thing I haven't watched. I stopped watching after the Tiffy thing because I was like, the Tiffy cash-in gave me chills, and I could not sit still for, like it was.
You couldn't be bothered like you peaked.
Yeah, no, that should have main evented.
You peaked.
I'll wait to watch the rest because the fact that it's on YouTube kind of makes it a bit more.
Okay,
annoying.
do you remember the promo with Solo then?
Which one?
The one with Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
So he said, I want you to hand me the Ula Fala.
Yeah.
I'll be saying The Rock just takes it. So Roman wins, The Rock just takes it. About to put it on, and he said, and he actually puts it on himself.
And The Rock puts it on.
Himself, and Rock bottoms Roman. There we go.
That would be a crazy bit. I don't think it's going to main event though.
No, I'll have it just to start the show personally after the Cena match. Because I think it's going to be very cinematic, very slow. You don't need something that hard.
I don't think Cena Carlito is the best way to start this Raw on Netflix.
I think get Cena there.
Maybe Carlito calls him out, and then instead of an impromptu match, it's later on.
Like, or next week or something like that. Yeah, okay.
Or it's No, like I think maybe Cena has something in the ring, and then a backstage segment of like Cena running into Judgment Day. It's like, I remember you kind of thing, and then maybe that's how it leads into that.
Well, hopefully no one gets stabbed this time.
Yeah.
You get that story, don't you?
Wait. No.
Jesus, I think it was Bull Buchanan. He was like Kalia's hero in 03, 04.
What? I thought you were talking about the backstabber. No, what are you talking about?
So there's a storyline in 03 or 04 where Kalia was with Jesus, and Kalia organised Jesus to stab Cena at a nightclub in 04.
Damn.
I know, that was 04.
Crazy.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think a Carlito would be a cool first opponent, especially Cena's first win.
Again, I think it's like...
Yeah.
It just makes the most sense, because that was Kalia's first match on SmackDown with Cena.
What if Cena bites an apple and like spits at Kalia?
No, you can't leave Kalia alone. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. But yeah, like I could see Judgment Day trying to like help, and then Cena has to... Maybe someone comes and helps Cena. There's so many possible things.
Maybe R-Truth can help Cena. I know you'll love that.
R-Truth and the Judgment Day.
Anyway.
Yeah, like I think, I don't know what I want to see happen at the start. I don't know if I want a match. I don't know if I want the solo Roman match. If I want the women's world title match, and we see a title change straight off the bat.
I would like a title change. It's tricky.
Rhea's winning. Liv's not winning. Rhea is winning, and it'll be the end of the feud. I think will lead into Rhea Io potentially or something now.
I hope so.
But I think this is the end of the feud. I don't want to see this get dragged.
I think if we had the injuries, I think we were finished up already.
Yeah, I don't think this gets drawn out to Mania. But I think Rhea wins. What do you think happens with Dom once Rhea wins?
I think...
Tiffy?
Oh, jeez. Nah.
Maybe he tries to go back to Rhea, and Rhea actually finally gets...
Like, a Riptide. I think there's going to be a Riptide during the match, personally.
To Dom?
Yeah, Riptide.
or like maybe
And pre-smash
maybe after that, maybe after Rhea beats Liv, we get a couple weeks of Dom trying to like go back to Rhea, and then Rhea tells him no, and then we get an intergender match.
But I want a proper intergender match.
Yeah, I want.
Not like Tozawa, Rhea. Not like that.
You want Dom actually hitting moves on Rhea.
Yes. Hey, I'm...
When was the last...
proper one?
It wasn't a match, but Baron Corbin hit Becky.
Yeah, that was the last
Was there anything else since?
I can't think of anything.
And was that that wasn't an intergender match, was it?
Actually, hang on. I think I got one after.
What?
When everyone like murdered Nia Jax in the men's rumble.
Yep.
Was that after or before?
Before.
Actually, did he
She threw out Mustafa Ali.
Then she got
Was
RKO.
that 2019?
I don't remember.
I think it was the same year.
Who won that rumble? I think did Seth win that one?
Yeah.
No, because then that will happen afterwards. Because Seth was a world champion and then beat Brock at 35. Okay, so the last thing was Corbin then.
I don't know. Either of the two. But yeah, like since then.
Nothing in WWE.
Nothing really. So I think seeing Dom, like maybe just 619 or something for a splash, but then Rhea obviously wins. I do want to see that match happen in 2025 now. Rhea and Dom. I think Dom tries to go back to Rhea after Rhea beats Liv.
I think Netflix will let it wave because like you got some movies that have that as well. So, but it's a very bad PR though because it's not very nice seeing a man hit a woman, obviously.
That's why I think like they got to be careful with it. But I think having moves that aren't like hurting Rhea, but like a roll through and like a I don't know. Yeah, like Hurricanranas and stuff.
No, it's still not good visual. I've seen it like when I was going to the regular.
I feel like Rhea gets 95% of the thing anyway. Like I don't think Dom will get much if he does get anything.
Well, I've seen it like on Aussie independent shows where it's been full on men and women having a full on match.
Yeah.
Where the like, again, it's like Rey Mysterio being the Big Show. It's not gonna really happen unless he outmaneuvers her.
And like maybe instead of him leaving Liv to go to Rhea, we just get the intergender match and Liv does the moves to Rhea and like distracts, and that's how Rhea gets hurt mid match. Like instead of Dom actually doing anything, it's like Rhea destroys Dom, and then Raquel distracts her if Liv attacks Rhea mid in. I don't know. I just think that'd be cool to watch. What else we got? We've got. Who do you think wins out of Punk and Rollins?
I got Rollins. There's one way you gotta do this. Mm. You need a best of 3.
Yeah.
So I have Rollins.
At Mania.
Yeah, and the combinations at Mania, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll start off with Rollins. Not clean. A little bit of a dusty finish, but Rollins gets the win. Followed by Punk eliminating Rollins at the Rumble, so it's 1-1 now.
I feel like
then
since it's the end of it'll be the main event. Do you think anything? What big moment happens there? Close the show.
I'll be teasing like the big faction everyone's talking, a potential big faction everyone's talking about with Drew. So
Yeah.
So okay, Tama. So my big thing was in my fantasy booking, I had a bit of a promo, so a segment where Drew and Owens team up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then post-match Rollins wins. And then like the cut to the ramp and you just see Drew and Owens applauding Rollins.
Or backstage watching on a TV.
Or TV, or I reckon come out to the ramp and just applauding, and then Rollins just looks back and that's the close of the show. Because that's a cliffhanger, like what's going on? Because everyone's talking about them 3 potential.
Like, I think... Because what I want to see, probably at Backlash, because Mania, it's like, you're going to get individual matches. Backlash would be cool if it's like Drew, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins versus Cody, Punk, Roman.
I do love me a 6-man tag.
And do you think we find out what this favour is or not?
Oh, you'll find out.
Punk and Heyman? Or
I think they're saving that for Mania, just before Mania. Okay. I reckon it's either going to be turn on Roman or make me main event. Because what's going to be one of them two. I can't see anything else that's that important and make such a big focal point of the shows.
Yeah.
So,
I do want the Mania match to be for the World Heavyweight Championship between Punk and Rollins. So I think at some point one of them beats Gunther. That's what I want.
I'll be having Rollins beat Gunther at the Chamber.
Okay.
But like say before the match, I'll have Braun take out Gunther though.
Yeah.
Because he said, I'm always in your shot, I can't go anywhere until I beat you or something like that. I like to be told Braun's motivation for attacking Gunther.
Yeah. Will Braun be IC champ by then?
Of course.
Okay.
Braun's good. For a while.
So I think, I don't know, I think I want Punk maybe to beat Rollins, but then Rollins wins the title. Maybe at another Saturday night main event. I don't know if there's gonna be another one or Chamber. But then maybe where would the second Punk Rollins match be?
Well, that's why I got that's why I wouldn't have the outright second match. I have Punk one up Rollins in the Rumble. Does that make sense now?
And then, yeah, but I feel like we need a third match. But
well, I reckon if you do that, Punk gets the win, right?
Wait, for Netflix?
Punk gets Rollins gets the Netflix.
Yeah.
Punk gets the one by eliminating Rollins.
Do they start 1 and 2?
I got Punk at 23.
Oh. I thought maybe imagine a mini match with Punk and Rollins.
I got Rollins coming out 1. Because he can go, but then Punk at...
Who'd be 2?
I will have Jey Uso.
Rollins and Jey Uso.
To start, yeah. Because there's still a bit of tension, I reckon a bit of unresolved, between them.
If Rollins is 1, I want Punk to be 2. I want the match to start. I want the focus of the Rumble. If we're not going to have a second match, I want them just destroying each other all match.
I think right now there's been a bit too much Iron Man and Iron Woman and stuff, so I want a later number winning it. And do you know how much number 23 means to the people of Chicago? Please tell me you know this. If not,
Michael Jordan. But
thank God.
But
come on, man. 23 is the number for Chicago.
The show isn't in Chicago.
It does not matter. 23, CM Punk, Chicago. It doesn't have to be in Chicago. It just makes the most sense. 23 in Chicago.
They can wait to a future Rumble where it's. Do you see the 2026 Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia?
Oh God, I bloody hope not.
I think it is.
If that's the case, I want them. I don't want to sign. I would want the men to go in Saudi Arabia because I want the women wearing their normal attire.
I think we're going to get a men and a women's Rumble.
I think
Saudi Arabia.
I'm hearing rumors it might be a 2-night thing. So one in Saudi Arabia, one elsewhere. So
I think it'll be one night, and I think we're gonna see the women and the men's have Rumble matches.
I'm not happy.
And you know what that means? Some weird returns, I reckon. Like
Undertaker?
a Goldberg or like a
Undertaker.
No, I'm thinking like Saudi Arabia wanted Yokozuna, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
He was dead.
I know. I think didn't they want the
Ultimate Warriors? I think as well.
Yeah, they did.
So Saudi's been decent in the last few years at least.
They've picked up it used to be that bad. This decayed too much of Saudi. I used to refuse to watch because of the blood money.
Yeah.
I watch it now, but only the stuff I'm absolutely desperate to watch.
And right now, when they've got their hands around this crown jewel thing that they're doing yearly, I find it's the best of a bad situation of if they want control over these Saudi shows, this is a good way to do it, I guess. You get a champion versus champion match every year, which is cool. And it's it is.
You make a champion usually look weaker or stronger.
Yeah,
But it's a tricky situation.
But I don't mind it, especially if they are doing one from Raw, one from SmackDown winning. But then it's also you're going from Crown Jewel to Survivor Series. So there's a good, and then a big gap until Royal Rumble usually. So it's not many world title matches are happening in that time because they're usually involved in obviously Crown Jewel, and then most are involved in War Games. And then Royal Rumble only ever has 2 matches, and that it won't always have multiple world title matches.
Yeah.
But I think with the Rumble, I don't know, this Punk Rollins feud could literally go either way until their main match at Mania.
Yeah.
I think they will main event night 1. Yeah. That's my prediction.
I think so too.
It would be kind of funny if it was The Rock and Cody at night 1. Rock and Roman night 2, Cody, Randy at night 1, but then Punk goes off at The Rock again for stealing his main event. But no, I actually...
Punk has eaten enough shit.
Yeah.
Please stop.
I actually do want Punk to be main event night 1. What else? Who do you think wins Solo Roman? You think Roman?
I got Roman.
Yeah.
But then I said he's still going to get the Ula Fala until, for me, The Rock will snatch out of Paul Heyman's hands, pull himself, and then...
And he gets it back at Mania?
Yes.
Okay. So you want Roman and Rock at Mania?
Yes.
Cody, Randy?
Yep.
Punk, Seth?
Yep.
Cena...
Drew McIntyre. I want the promo battles.
Okay.
I want them... Because Drew, I think, could argue being the best on the mic this year.
Yeah.
And
Like...
he can keep up with Cena. Cena's been destroying everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Last few times he's came back, I think he can go Cena on the mic.
Yeah.
I mean, as a whole, Cena's up there, personally. But Drew can keep up.
Paul Heyman's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Then I would probably say Cena.
I got Heyman, probably Punk,
Punk's
Rock,
or
or Austin, then probably Cena. Something like that. Then
Yeah.
5 are the... Yeah.
Again, we're going to be doing a Mount Rushmore series on TikTok over the next few weeks, maybe even longer. So stay tuned for that. We will definitely be doing our top 4 mic workers. So stay tuned. It'll be a great series, a good way for us to start making TikToks. Okay, Drew Jey, who do you think wins?
Unfortunately, Jey can take losses and still be over. So no, Drew, I think Drew needs to go on a bit of a winning streak.
Yeah.
Like I heard the rumors, if it's Cody and Rock, I heard there's a big chance that you could do Roman Drew at Mania and Drew wins. Because he's doing his bounty hunter on the bloodline. Or it could be Drew and Cody because he helped out the bloodline, but I would just leave Drew for now.
Yeah.
I haven't leave Cena.
I think Drew. I think Drew wins. But Jay's gonna get a 5-minute entrance. That's a guarantee. He's getting a 5-minute entrance on Netflix.
Bro, he can take losses, unfortunately, and just still be over. So I know it sounds like not guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? He can take a loss.
Yeah. What do you think happens? So New Day is getting a match against Rey and Penta.
Well, more than likely.
Okay.
The way I would do it, the whole LWO is, if it's Penta, which is more than likely, the whole LWO is wiped out. Rey's like, I need a partner, and then Peace, unfortunately, partners, and then Penta is the partner.
Okay.
New Day wins, pinning Rey, and then
take his mask off.
No, only Dom needs to take his mask off.
Yeah, I think.
And then Penta would then kill Rey post-match, leading to the match towards Mania. Because Penta's a heel is such more evil and...
For Mania, I kind of want a Dom vs. Rey, like mask versus hair match, or like a Rey's career on the line kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I got something better for Dom, but we'll say it for 2025 fantasy booking.
We will be doing a WrestleMania fantasy booking. We'll be doing a Rumble fantasy booking. Cena's retirement tour fantasy booking. So definitely stay tuned for
any
this.
retro stuff? Because I'm very good. I love my retros.
Maybe later in the year we'll be doing more retro stuff. When we're not in the middle of retro WrestleMania and Royal Rumble season. So maybe later in the year we'll see more of Mort's.
The Mort Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, sure.
The Mort Universe.
The MCU.
That's better.
So we've got the Logan probably segment. What else have we not covered? Any big returns?
Returns. Maybe Goldberg? You can't rule out Goldberg.
Yeah. Goldberg, could see Alexa Bliss, could see Becky and Charlotte.
Oh, yes. That's what I had. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rhea wins against Liv. Mm-hmm. Then I'll have Charlotte's music play. Because she's returning for the Rumble anyway, to be honest. You might as well just do it. And then after that, I'll have Becky. So, it's making their intentions clear. They are coming back and they want to...
Go after Rhea.
Yeah. Or actually, Charlotte, because I can't watch Charlotte. And then Io, and then Charlotte will go to something else. And then Becky...
Tiffy.
Yes.
Tiffy.
I didn't want to say Tiffy, but yes, it's always Tiffy.
We need Charlotte Tiffy at WrestleMania, and we need Tiffy to squash Charlotte. I do not care. I want Tiffy to squash Charlotte.
In 16 seconds?
Yep. World's prettiest moonsault. That's it.
That's all you need.
Charlotte can take... Like, Charlotte's not going to kick you out of a moonsault. No.
No way, bro.
Not if it's still.
Anyway.
But yeah, like...
Oh, sorry,
that's pretty much what I think will happen. I don't think anything else will really... Anything Judgment Day related.
Maybe a little segment after if Liv loses.
It'll be... Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Finn and Liv, like, really have some...
Well, to be honest, I would...
Like, Finn's happy that Liv lost or something, maybe.
Well, I know...
You didn't listen to Finn, you didn't win.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I know they probably won't... Well, it's too late to announce it now. I wouldn't mind if Braun does an open challenge, right? And say...
Yeah.
Then he beats Braun after Liv loses already.
Yeah.
So, like, come on. You don't get wins yourself these days as much, and then, that just continues to build it as well.
Yeah, like, I like seeing... Like, some people hate the Judgment Day storyline of how it's so, like...
It's getting a bit long in the tooth.
Repetitive and stuff.
And I didn't like the new music either. That's the only thing they're going for him right now, and then it's done.
But I think the Finn Liv tension and the Dom Finn tension, I really enjoy that. Yeah, I think, is that going to do it?
I think
anything else you want to predict? Anything else you want to...
Oh, I do like my fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Let me just go quick.
I think... Like, will there be a White Six Final Testament thing with maybe Alexa Bliss coming? Maybe, like a...
No, I'm done. Like fantasy booking's done.
Yeah. I don't think... What return do I think will happen?
I reckon definitely Becky and Charlotte.
I don't think it's definite. I think they could be more of a Royal Rumble.
One of them will come to Netflix.
I don't see why Charlotte... Like, Becky, Rhea, we've already had. Charlotte...
But I think they didn't build that much to it with me.
Yeah, Charlotte, Rhea, we also didn't get much of a build.
But Rhea...
I think we're mainly going to get Rhea, Io.
I'm hoping so, but if you get Charlotte, Rhea...
Maybe Becky, Lyra at WrestleMania for the
I see, that could be fun. That could be fun.
But then... oh, wait, we're getting the final. Who do we think's winning? Becky, Lyra, or Dakota? Who do you think is winning?
I got... Lyra. Because right now, she didn't do much all year, but she's really picked up throughout the tournament with the workhorse stuff, so...
Yeah, like...
Yeah, she's showing off her strength, which is in-ring work,
Yeah,
so.
like, when... My problem with Lyra is she feels really basic, like, personality-wise.
Her performance ain't strong.
No, I don't know, like, Dakota... I'm still mad it's not Zelina. Like, I'm still so pissed.
Oh, he's salty.
I could because Lyra in ring has been great. Like her
match
the battle royal ending with Io, then the match against Io, her making the final of the Queen of the Ring. Like Lyra's been great in ring. It's just her personality.
The promos.
It's a bit bland. Like I don't know.
Her promo and character has been below par.
Yeah, it's just a bit meh. Like you got the woo entrance. Like I don't know. Dakota doesn't feel like she's been built up enough to be the champ.
But it will show she can finally stand on her own.
Yeah.
And that can be like a potential damage
I
control thing.
I would prefer Dakota winning, but I feel like Lyra's going to win.
So interesting.
It'll definitely be a good match. That's why I don't think we're going to get like the impromptu Cena match because we've already got 5 or 6 matches on the card.
Yeah, it's a 2-3 hour show.
Yeah, I think it'll be 3. Like my guess is a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
But I still think 6 matches is enough. Like 5, 6. Like we've got Drew Jey, Cena, So we've got Roman Solo, we've got Liv Rhea, we've got Punk, Rollins, we've got Drew Jey, we've got the Lyra and Dakota, and then I think this New Day Ray Penta thing. Maybe that's I think that could be the 6th match. But like no Cena impromptu match, no Braun.
It's gonna be.
I think 6 matches is plenty.
Yeah. It's gonna be tricky.
I'm very interested now. I actually don't know. I'm so 50-50 on that Lyra Dakota. Like Dakota, that clip of her saying how she just wants to be a champ and that went viral online a few months ago before she got injured and then thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of why I want to see Dakota win. But I don't know. Lyra's been booked a lot better in ring, so I don't know. I think my prediction is Lyra. I think Lyra wins.
I think it's just...
And then we get a Lyra Zelina feud to start. Actually, no, hold that. Zelina needs to win it, and Lyra's not going to lose her first feud. So
Zelina can win.
Zelina needs to dethrone whoever wins this. Like
Zelina can win that Backlash.
in a few months. Yeah,
Selena
I don't care where she wins it. She needs to be the one that dethrones it and then holds that thing for ages. Because Selena should have won. Fuck, she got outrun. Oh, I'm so mad. I still hate it. Like if Selena was in this match, she'd be my pick to win easily.
Yeah.
I've said it time and time again. I don't know how many times it's been uploaded because of how many times we've struggled to upload
At least 3
long form videos. But I'm still pissed. I'm still so mad.
Fuck you, baby.
That's going to do it for this episode. Comment below what your predictions are for Netflix on Raw. What do you think will happen? Any returns? Any of that? Yeah, see you more.